Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I have another layout here for my sister, and I ended up with actually 15 total layouts, and I'll share every single one of them with you. This one is titled Baby It's Cold Outside. It's a picture of my nephew, really in his first snow. He wasn't a year yet, he was still pretty young, but they took him outside their house and it was like snowing and icy and just kind of freezing cold and nasty, and he's just looking like, what the heck, why are we out here? That's kind of the look he's giving in this picture. So I thought it would be kind of funny to capture this, because now I think he loves snow now, but at the time it was just like, what the heck, Mom, why are we out here? So he's just really funny and cute in this little like hat with a little pom-pom on the top. Anyway, so I am starting out with this paper, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's my little shoebox, but I don't remember which collection it is, that one with the scenery on it. Now, I do know that this pattern paper up to the top right, that's kind of like I want to say it's a birch. Is that right? A birch pattern? It's a tree pattern, whatever it is, like a tree bark pattern. And I just keep wanting to say birch, and I don't know that that's right, but that's a Stampin' Up paper. I cut off about a quarter of an inch off of each side, well, really a half inch off each side, so that ends up being a quarter of an inch whenever I actually put it on the white cardstock. But I am matting it on the white cardstock, and I cut out the center of the white cardstock so I can use it as a photo mat as well. There's no point in wasting any paper, though I did recently just find a really good buy on white cardstock. It was 100 sheets of white cardstock for $4.99 at Tuesday Morning, which is a really good price, especially since I use white cardstock more so for matting photos or matting my layouts. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the best quality. Now, if I was using white as my background, I probably would want a really good quality, but I don't necessarily need an awesome quality just for matting my photos or matting my layouts on. I prefer to use pattern paper as backgrounds, though I do like the occasional white cardstock or a solid colored cardstock. You just won't see that near as much as you do as you see me use pattern papers. So I'm just trimming this paper down. I need a new blade on my trimmer, so that's why I'm kind of cutting off the edges where it kind of made it a little fuzzy looking, because it wasn't a very clean cut. Now I'm just layering up some of the little offcuts of this paper. I used the little pieces like the ½ inch that I cut off the background paper, or the paper with the houses on it, and I'm just using that because it had a snowflake pattern on the edge. So I'm using that to where all you can see is the snowflakes right under the photo. And I am going to cut this tag apart a little bit and use it as my journaling tag. And I did make a pocket, as you saw, when I was putting the background paper on to the white photo mat. Sorry, white 12 by 12 mat, not photo mat, but 12 by 12 mat. So I just stuck a little tag in that pocket. As I've mentioned before in all these videos, I am not doing the journaling for my sister. I'm going to let her do that part. Everything else is done except for that and some of the dates of the photos. I don't know exactly what she'll want to say, but these layouts are obviously for her to have in her scrapbook, so I'm going to let her do the journaling and her point of view. I'm just giving her the scrapbook pages already done. I think I mentioned this before, but she used to scrapbook mostly made cards, but she did scrapbook a bit. And when she got pregnant, with Walter, my nephew here in these photos, she stopped scrapbooking, and they ended up turning her craft room or office or whatever you want to call it into his room. So she just hasn't had time nor the space to do it since. And now she's pregnant again with her second child, and she's not gonna get any more time anytime soon. So I thought this would be a really good Christmas gift to give her. I am going through all my embellishments, and I keep all my Christmas stuff and consequently all my snow embellishments in a big cropper hopper folder, and I'm just kind of going through. I have this small little baggie with just snow related items because it is different than Christmas. We are in North Carolina and we actually get more snow in February and January than we do in December. We almost never get snow in December. It's always more so January or February. But I do like to kind of use it with all the Christmas stuff, so I keep it all together. I don't have enough snow related things to be in a total separate like envelope. Just going through all my different embellishments here. I have some October afternoon papers. I'm just looking to see if anything jumps out at me. Now that pink paisley snow glittered word that you see at the top of the screen is actually, excuse me, that is actually a like a sheet of words, and there's only 2 words. I believe it's holiday and snow that are left, and I really thought about using that snow, but I actually end up changing my mind, and I don't know what my title is at this point. I'm just kind of flipping through things to see what jumps out at me, and one of the cards that I'll see here in a second says, "Baby, it's cold outside," and I thought, oh, that's a perfect title, so I make that my title. A lot of these cards that you see me flipping through, I'm looking to see if there's anything that I can cut. And that's the one that says it's cold outside. I think it just says it's cold outside, so I changed it to baby, it's cold outside. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that I can add that could add to the layout. Now, it's obviously very busy with the scenery in the background, which is why I toned it down with that white pattern paper. But I do like the scenes in the back because obviously the picture is all about, it's a street view, there's houses in the background, and it's just snow on trees, so it kind of fits with the background paper. Though the background paper does have Christmas trees on it. That's okay though. It was more so about the houses and the snow and the ice than it was anything else. I keep flipping through all the embellishments here. Sometimes I rifle through embellishments more so than others. It's kind of interesting watching my process videos because sometimes I just go for the gusto and the first thing I pick up, I make it work. Other times I sit here and I flip through anything that I can find. I don't know that that there's necessarily any rhyme or reason why I do one more so than the other. I scrapbook at all different times of day, so it could have something to do with, you know, maybe later at night I like flip through things more and don't make decisions as quickly, or it could be the other way around where at night I'm just a little bit tired, so I'm just kind of going for whatever I think looks good. I really don't know, but my scrapbook, and you hear people ask what your scrapbook style is, and mine's kind of all over the place. I've mentioned that before in a video, and someone actually agreed with me that they totally understood what I meant, but my scrapbook style is whatever looks good to my eye at the moment. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what I'm using. I just used a piece of polka dot silver washi tape. I believe that is from Freckled Fawn, but I could be incorrect there. I'm going to use this Pure Happiness sticker. It's that blue one that I just pulled off, and I am writing on it right now, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to put. And this is a Chickenity Crafts, I believe, Jolly Good collection, and it's just a sticker. So it says Pure Happiness, and I'm going to put these basic gray alphas on there, and I'm going to put unsure. So it's going to say Pure Happiness, and I'm going to add ... unsure, because he's really not sure if he likes this or not in this picture. And I am going to cut it in half, and I'm going to layer the bottom half of the sticker under the photo, and then the top half, of course, will be on top of the photo where you just saw me place it. I also used a teal flag sticker, and I put half of it to the top left of the photo and then half of it to the bottom right of the white pattern paper. And then I have 3 little, they're not acetate, what are they called? Maybe enamel. I think they're enamel. Snowflakes. There's the word I was looking for. I have these 3 snowflakes, and they're different tones of blue. So I'm going to use them on the layout in just 3 different sections where you see them right now. And those are from Jolie's Boutique. I am also using this little cut apart that you see, and what it says is let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, and it has a little snowman on it. And that was cut from a 6x6 pattern paper. The 6x6 pads have the cut apart sheet shrunk down, so this was double the size in a 12x12. But I am just using it in this small little form here, just to add a little tag. I'm trying to figure out what letters I want to use. And you see my little basket here. I keep all of my alphas in this basket, and I flip through them. I have all my small like stickers up front, and then I have all my thickers behind those. And then I actually prefer the letter stickers over the thickers, honestly. But then at the very back, I have like other sticker sheets that are not letters. So I'm going to make cold this bigger alpha, and then I'm going to put baby its, and then outside in a smaller black alpha. Just trying a couple other options to see what looks good though. And I kind of like the silver one, the silver and white, but the like holes in the letters are filled in, and I kind of like being able to see the background paper. So I'm using I believe this is a basic gray alpha sheet, and what it is, it's one of those 12x12 alpha sheets where it's got like 5 or 6 bands of color across it, and it's a alphabet font. Well, I cut those strips of colors out. That way I can just pull out the specific color I'm looking for whenever I'm scrapbooking. And so I just separate all of those. And I am noticing this now. I wonder, I don't think I put the dot on the I in its. I put an apostrophe and I put a comma after baby. Oh, I did put the I. There it is, but it's not on my final layout now that I'm looking at it. I might have to replace that I, because that is going to bug me. Now these blue alphas that say cold are not sticky at all. Like, barely stick, so I'll reinforce those with glue. If I don't do it while, yep, there we go. I was gonna say, if I don't do it while I'm on camera, I'll do it after. I'm one to reinforce as many things as possible, because I know it's gonna fall off. If it's gonna fall off, it's definitely gonna fall off in my album. I move my albums around, I look through them, Kaylin looks through them, other family members look through them, so if there's a possibility of something getting messed up, it'll be in my album. So I try my hardest to make sure everything is adhered well. I just use my glue runner to actually adhere these snowflakes, and then I'm also going to use some silver sequins, and these are some Studio Calico silver sequins that I'll use. I'll use the larger circles and the smaller circles. And I'm just covering up that multicolored stripe at the bottom of this tag in that same silver polka dot washi tape. Alright, so I am almost done with my layout. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I want to add, and this is where I decided to add the silver sequins. And as I glue these down, I just put a little bit of glue on a piece of paper and dip my sequins in there. Sometimes it's a little bit easier. But I'm gonna put some still photos at the end of this layout, at the end of this video for you of the layout. Please let me know if you have any questions, or if you would like to know where a specific product came from. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, please, and subscribe so you can see what else I have coming up. Thanks, guys.